Have you ever found yourself wondering about the impacts of masturbation, especially when it becomes a daily habit? For some, it's a private ritual, a way to unwind and reconnect with their bodies. For others, it might spark questions about its influence on physical, emotional, and social well-being. Is it all good, or are there hidden consequences that could shape your health and relationships over time? Masturbation has long been a taboo topic, clouded by societal stigma and misinformation. But here's the truth. It's a natural, normal part of human sexuality, practiced by individuals across all ages, genders, and cultures. The question isn't whether it's right or wrong. Instead, it's about understanding its effects and finding a balance that promotes overall well-being. In this video, we're stripping away the shame and delving into the science behind masturbation. What happens to your body and mind when you indulge daily? Are there benefits, or could excessive masturbation disrupt your life in unexpected ways? These are the questions we'll explore, offering evidence-based insights, psychological perspectives, and practical advice. You'll discover how masturbation can influence your sleep, stress levels, and even your relationships. We'll also tackle the psychological and social dimensions, examining when this private act enhances your life and when it might signal deeper concerns. This isn't about judgment or fear, but about empowering you with the knowledge to make informed choices. If you haven't joined our community yet, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. If you find this content helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't quite resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is invaluable. It helps me craft videos that better suit your interests and needs. Now let's dive right in. Masturbation is often shrouded in myths and misconceptions, yet it remains one of the most natural and universal aspects of human sexuality. Simply put, masturbation involves self-stimulation of the genitals to achieve pleasure, often culminating in orgasm. While it might seem like a simple act, its implications stretch far beyond the physical, touching on mental and emotional realms as well. One of masturbation's greatest strengths lies in its role as a tool for self-exploration. It offers individuals the opportunity to understand their bodies better, from what feels pleasurable to what might not. This intimate knowledge not only enhances sexual experiences with a partner, but also fosters a deeper connection with oneself. Knowing your body is empowering, and masturbation can be an integral part of that journey. Beyond self-discovery, masturbation serves as a powerful stress relief mechanism. In today's fast-paced world, where anxiety and pressure seem ever-present, this act releases endorphins and other feel-good hormones that can instantly uplift your mood. For many, it becomes a private moment of peace, helping to unwind after a long day or cope with emotional turmoil. Imagine it as pressing a personal reset button that allows you to step back into the world feeling more grounded and relaxed. However, the reasons people engage in masturbation are as varied as the individuals themselves. For some, it's about physical release. For others, it's an escape from stress or even a way to combat boredom. These motivations might shift over time or depend on circumstances, yet they all highlight the complexity of human needs and desires. Tied to its benefits is the question of frequency. How much is too much? There's no universal answer because every individual's body and needs are different. While moderate masturbation is typically seen as healthy, excessive indulgence can have unintended consequences. It's here that balance becomes key. Enjoying its positive aspects without letting it overshadow other important parts of life. Equally important is understanding that masturbation does not need to be laden with guilt or shame. For centuries, societal and cultural taboos have painted it in a negative light, leaving many feeling conflicted or embarrassed about this private act. But shedding these outdated narratives is essential for embracing sexual health as an integral part of overall well-being. The diversity in how, why, and how often people masturbate reflects the uniqueness of human sexuality. Some may do it daily, while others might rarely engage. Regardless of where you fall on this spectrum, the act is yours to define. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and that's what makes it so deeply personal. Masturbation also offers a safe alternative to partnered sexual activity. It carries no risk of sexually transmitted infections or unwanted pregnancies, making it a viable option for those not in relationships or simply seeking solo pleasure. This safety factor is often overlooked, but highlights another dimension of its benefits. Understanding masturbation's place in your life is about striking the right balance. It can be a source of joy and discovery, yet it's essential to be mindful of when it crosses into excess. Like any habit, moderation ensures that the act enhances rather than detracts from your overall well-being. Now that we've laid the foundation by understanding the basics of masturbation, let's take a closer look at the physical impacts. In the next section, we'll explore how this practice affects your body, its benefits, and when overindulgence might start causing harm. The physical effects of masturbation are a topic that has long sparked curiosity and debate. While often surrounded by myths, science provides a clearer picture of its actual impacts on the human body. On the positive side, masturbation can serve as a safe, effective way to enhance physical health and sexual function. However, like any activity, when done excessively, it may lead to temporary discomfort or minor drawbacks that can usually be mitigated with moderation. One undeniable benefit of masturbation is its ability to reduce the risk of sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Unlike partnered sexual activities, masturbation is a solo act, eliminating any risk of exposure to infections. This makes it a completely safe form of sexual expression, particularly for individuals who may not be in a relationship or prefer not to engage with a partner. It provides a way to explore and satisfy sexual desires without the anxiety of potential health risks. Masturbation is also known to have a significant impact on improving sleep quality. For many, the release of endorphins and oxytocin during orgasm creates a state of relaxation that promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. This natural sedative effect is particularly helpful for individuals struggling with insomnia or stress-related sleep issues. Imagine the feeling of unwinding after a long day, allowing your mind and body to reset, preparing you for the challenges ahead. Additionally, masturbation has been linked to better blood circulation. The process of sexual arousal increases heart rate and blood flow, benefiting overall cardiovascular health. For men, this activity can help maintain healthy pelvic floor muscles, which are crucial for preventing issues like erectile dysfunction. Similarly, for women, masturbation can enhance vaginal lubrication and elasticity, contributing to overall sexual health and comfort. However, like any repetitive activity, excessive masturbation may lead to temporary physical discomfort. Skin irritation is one of the most common issues, caused by repeated friction without adequate lubrication. Over time, this can lead to soreness or redness, which, while not serious, can be uncomfortable. Simple solutions like using lubricants or taking breaks can effectively prevent these minor inconveniences. Another potential downside is reduced sensitivity. Frequent stimulation, especially if done with intense pressure, can temporarily desensitize nerve endings. This might make other forms of sexual activity feel less pleasurable in the short term. However, it's important to note that this effect is not permanent. The body is highly adaptive, and a short break from the activity can restore sensitivity fully. Some individuals may also experience temporary fatigue or a sense of energy depletion after masturbation. This is particularly common in men, as ejaculation releases hormones that create a calming effect, sometimes leading to feelings of lethargy. While this can be refreshing when done occasionally, excessive masturbation may leave you feeling drained rather than energized. Balancing frequency is key to ensuring that this natural process remains a benefit rather than a drawback. To better understand these impacts, studies have consistently shown that moderation is crucial. For example, research highlights that while regular masturbation supports hormonal balance and stress relief, excessive indulgence can disrupt daily routines and physical recovery. The takeaway is clear: listen to your body. If discomfort arises, consider scaling back or incorporating other stress relief activities like exercise or mindfulness. It's also worth noting that the physical impacts of masturbation are highly individual. What feels excessive for one person may be perfectly fine for another. Age, health status, and personal preferences all play a role in determining how your body responds. This individuality underscores the importance of self-awareness and adopting a balanced approach. In the grand scheme of things, masturbation is a low-risk activity with numerous physical benefits when practiced in moderation. From enhancing sleep and circulation to reducing the risk of STIs, its advantages far outweigh its potential downsides. However, understanding the temporary effects of overindulgence is vital to maintaining a healthy relationship with this natural act. Having explored the physical impacts, it's time to shift our focus to the psychological dimension of masturbation. In the next section, we'll delve into how this intimate practice affects your mental health, self-esteem, and emotional well-being. Stay with us as we uncover both the empowering and challenging aspects of this deeply personal habit. Masturbation's psychological effects are as significant as its physical ones, offering a window into how personal habits can shape mental and emotional well-being. When approached with balance and self-awareness, masturbation can be a powerful tool for managing stress and fostering a positive connection with oneself. However, when misused or burdened by societal stigma, it may lead to feelings of guilt, dependency, or emotional disconnect. One of the most recognized positive effects of masturbation is its ability to alleviate stress. In moments of tension or anxiety, the act triggers the release of endorphins and dopamine, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals. This can create a sense of euphoria and relaxation, helping individuals reset their emotional state. Many people use masturbation as a form of self-care, a way to unwind after a long day, or find relief during periods of heightened pressure. These brief moments of pleasure and calm can have a ripple effect, improving mood and boosting productivity. Masturbation also fosters a deeper sense of self-awareness. Understanding what brings physical pleasure can build confidence, reduce sexual anxiety, and improve communication in intimate relationships. It's a private space for self-discovery, allowing individuals to explore their desires and boundaries without judgment. This aspect is especially empowering for those who may feel disconnected from their bodies or struggle with intimacy in relationships. Despite its benefits, the psychological impact of masturbation isn't universally positive. For some, reliance on this habit as the sole means of stress relief can create a cycle of dependency. Instead of addressing underlying emotional challenges or exploring alternative coping mechanisms, individuals might turn exclusively to masturbation for comfort. Over time, this pattern may hinder personal growth and emotional resilience, making it difficult to manage stress through healthier outlets. Another negative consequence lies in the feelings of guilt or shame often associated with masturbation. Cultural and societal taboos have painted this natural act as something shameful, leaving many people feeling conflicted or embarrassed about their desires. These emotions can erode self-esteem and create unnecessary psychological barriers. The weight of these stigmas is especially evident in conservative environments where open discussions about sexual health are rare. Shifting these outdated narratives is critical to promoting a more accepting and informed perspective on human sexuality. One of the more concerning psychological impacts arises when masturbation is coupled with excessive consumption of pornography. While porn can be a source of stimulation, its overuse can distort perceptions of intimacy and create unrealistic expectations. Individuals may find it harder to connect emotionally or physically with real-life partners, as their understanding of relationships becomes overly influenced by idealized portrayals. This disconnect can strain partnerships, reduce satisfaction in genuine intimacy, and, in extreme cases, lead to isolation. The psychological toll of pornography-linked masturbation is not limited to relationships. It can also manifest as addictive behaviors, where the need for stimulation escalates into a compulsive cycle. This habit can interfere with daily life, work, and even personal aspirations. Recognizing these patterns and seeking support is essential for breaking free from the negative impact such dependencies can create. To address these challenges, it's crucial to encourage a shift in how society views masturbation. Normalizing the discussion around sexual health and promoting sex-positive education can help dismantle the shame and misinformation that fuel guilt and secrecy. By fostering an open dialogue, individuals are better equipped to make informed choices and develop a healthier relationship with their sexuality. Empowering people to view masturbation as a natural and neutral act, neither inherently good nor bad, creates space for balance. It's not about eliminating the behavior, but understanding its role in your life and ensuring it supports your overall well-being. Incorporating diverse strategies for stress management, such as exercise, meditation, or social connections, can also help maintain a balanced approach. Ultimately, masturbation's psychological impact is deeply personal, influenced by individual mindsets, habits, and circumstances. When approached with intention and mindfulness, it can be a source of empowerment and emotional healing. Conversely, unchecked patterns or societal pressures can lead to unnecessary struggles. By reframing perspectives and prioritizing mental health, individuals can harness the positive aspects of this intimate practice while mitigating its challenges. Having explored the psychological dimensions of masturbation, it's important to consider how these effects extend into our social lives and relationships. In the next section, we'll examine the broader consequences of masturbation on intimacy, communication, and connection with others. Let's uncover the social ripple effects of this private act. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Masturbation, while deeply personal, can have profound effects on social interactions and intimate relationships, particularly when it begins to take precedence over meaningful connections. The ways in which this private act influences our relationships often go unnoticed, yet its ripple effects can create distance, reduce intimacy, and complicate communication. Understanding these consequences is the first step toward maintaining balance and fostering healthier connections. One significant social consequence of prioritizing masturbation is the potential for isolation. When someone begins to rely heavily on solo sexual activities, they may unconsciously withdraw from social interactions or relationships. Over time, this can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection, as the comfort of solitude replaces the challenges of engaging with others. While masturbation might provide temporary relief from stress or emotional strain, excessive focus on it can reduce the time and energy available for building or maintaining social bonds. This tendency toward isolation becomes especially problematic in romantic relationships. Intimacy with a partner is more than just physical. It involves emotional and mental closeness that requires effort and mutual involvement. When masturbation starts to substitute for sexual interactions with a partner, it can diminish the level of physical and emotional intimacy within the relationship. Partners may feel neglected, unfulfilled, or disconnected, which can gradually erode the foundation of trust and understanding that holds a relationship together. Furthermore, frequent solo sexual activity, particularly when paired with pornography, may lead to unrealistic expectations in relationships. Pornography often presents idealized or exaggerated depictions of intimacy that rarely align with real-life experiences. When these depictions become the primary reference point for sexual satisfaction, it can create dissatisfaction with a partner's natural and authentic expression of intimacy. This disparity can foster resentment, misunderstanding, and a breakdown in connection. Communication challenges are another significant consequence. Sexual needs and preferences are a delicate topic for many, and introducing concerns about masturbation into the conversation can feel even more daunting. Partners may hesitate to discuss their feelings openly, fearing judgment or rejection. This lack of dialogue creates a feedback loop where unspoken frustrations deepen, further distancing the individuals involved. Over time, this can lead to a lack of transparency and mutual understanding, essential components of a healthy relationship. To address these relational challenges, fostering open and honest communication is crucial. Partners who feel disconnected or concerned about masturbation's role in their relationship should seek to create a safe space for dialogue. Approaching the topic with empathy and curiosity, rather than blame or criticism, can encourage mutual understanding and pave the way for constructive solutions. Sharing thoughts and feelings about intimacy, needs, and expectations can help rebuild trust and restore a sense of closeness. For those who find these discussions particularly challenging, seeking the guidance of a therapist or counselor can provide valuable support. Professionals trained in sexual health and relationship dynamics can help navigate sensitive topics, offering tools and techniques to improve communication and rebuild intimacy. These conversations can also uncover underlying emotional or psychological factors contributing to the reliance on masturbation, offering a deeper path to resolution. Maintaining a balanced approach to masturbation within the context of a relationship involves recognizing its role and setting healthy boundaries. While solo sexual activities can coexist with partnered intimacy, ensuring that they don't overshadow or replace it is key. Nurturing the emotional and physical connection with a partner through shared experiences, quality time, and open communication can counterbalance any potential strain caused by excessive masturbation. Ultimately, the social and relational consequences of masturbation are not inevitable, but are influenced by the choices we make and the boundaries we set. By prioritizing connection and dialogue, individuals and couples can navigate this aspect of their sexuality without sacrificing the depth and richness of their relationships. The goal is not to eliminate masturbation, but to integrate it into a healthy, balanced lifestyle that supports both personal satisfaction and relational harmony. As we consider the social and relational impacts of masturbation, it's important to delve further into its potential ties to addiction and compulsive behaviors. In the next section, we'll explore the concept of sexual addiction, its warning signs, and strategies for maintaining control over intimate habits. Let's uncover the fine line between healthy exploration and compulsive tendencies. Sexual addiction, while often misunderstood, is a real and diagnosable condition that can significantly disrupt an individual's life. It is characterized by compulsive sexual behaviors, including excessive masturbation, that persist despite negative consequences. Unlike healthy expressions of sexuality, addiction strips away the sense of control, leaving individuals feeling trapped in a cycle they struggle to break. Recognizing the signs of this behavior is the first step toward regaining control and ensuring a healthy relationship with sexuality. At its core, sexual addiction is marked by a lack of control. Individuals may find themselves engaging in masturbation or consuming pornography far more frequently than they desire, often prioritizing it over work, relationships, or personal responsibilities. This compulsion leads to feelings of shame, guilt, and even distress, creating a pattern where the act is both a source of relief and emotional turmoil. Over time, these behaviors can damage relationships, reduce productivity, and erode self-esteem. The difference between healthy masturbation and compulsive behavior lies in intention and impact. Healthy masturbation is typically guided by personal desire, providing physical pleasure or stress relief without interfering with daily life. On the other hand, compulsive masturbation becomes a response to emotional triggers, such as stress, loneliness, or boredom, rather than a conscious choice. It often leads to neglect of important responsibilities or social connections, marking the shift from a balanced habit to a problematic one. Imagine someone who initially masturbates as a way to relax after a long day, but gradually begins to rely on it every time they face stress. Over time, they might find themselves skipping social events, missing work deadlines, or avoiding meaningful conversations with loved ones. This progression highlights how a once healthy practice can spiral into a behavior that undermines overall well-being. Understanding the risks associated with compulsive sexual behaviors underscores the importance of maintaining balance. The physical toll, such as fatigue or desensitization, is often compounded by emotional struggles like shame or guilt. Additionally, over-reliance on pornography can distort perceptions of intimacy, creating unrealistic expectations that damage real-life relationships. Addressing these challenges requires both awareness and action. Seeking professional support can be transformative for those struggling with sexual addiction. Therapists trained in behavioral health and sexual counseling can help individuals identify underlying triggers, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and regain a sense of control. Group therapy, or support networks, such as those offered by Sex Addicts Anonymous, can also provide a sense of community and accountability. These resources empower individuals to break free from destructive cycles and rebuild healthier patterns of behavior. Ultimately, the key to distinguishing between healthy habits and compulsive tendencies lies in self-awareness. Taking time to reflect on motivations and behaviors can help identify when masturbation is no longer serving its intended purpose. By fostering mindfulness and seeking support when needed, individuals can ensure that their sexual practices enhance, rather than hinder, their overall health and happiness. As we've explored the complexities of addiction, it's equally important to recognize when professional support may be necessary. In the next section, we'll outline the red flags that signal it's time to seek help and discuss how reaching out can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this crucial aspect of sexual well-being. Recognizing when to seek professional support for sexual health is a crucial step toward maintaining balance and well-being. While masturbation is a natural and healthy part of life for many, it can sometimes cross a line, affecting work, relationships, or emotional stability. Identifying the warning signs and understanding the importance of seeking help can make all the difference in regaining control and achieving harmony. One of the clearest red flags is when masturbation begins to interfere with daily responsibilities. For instance, missing work deadlines, neglecting household duties, or failing to meet commitments with friends and family can indicate that this behavior has become more than just a private habit. It's not the act itself, but its impact on your ability to function and maintain relationships that signal a potential problem. Another key indicator is a growing sense of isolation or disconnection. If masturbation is prioritized over spending time with loved ones or engaging in meaningful activities, it may lead to feelings of loneliness and alienation. This behavior can create a cycle of avoidance, where emotional struggles are masked by temporary relief, further deepening the disconnect from others. Feelings of shame, guilt, or frustration are also important to acknowledge. If you find yourself trapped in a loop of regret or self-criticism after masturbating, it's a sign that this aspect of your life may be misaligned with your values or goals. These emotions can take a toll on self-esteem and mental health, making it harder to break free from harmful patterns. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a courageous step toward growth and healing. Therapists and counselors trained in sexual health can provide invaluable insights, helping you understand the root causes of your behavior and offering practical strategies for change. Whether through one-on-one sessions or group therapy, these professionals create a safe space for exploration and support. It's also essential to recognize that seeking help is a proactive choice, not a reactive one. You don't need to wait until the situation feels unmanageable. If you sense that masturbation is taking a toll on your life, reaching out early can prevent further complications and empower you to reclaim control. Remember, seeking support is an act of self-care and self-respect. It's about prioritizing your well-being and recognizing that everyone deserves to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. Now that we've explored the importance of seeking support, let's consider how a balanced approach to masturbation fits into the broader context of sexual health. In the next section, we'll discuss how healthy habits and self-awareness can enhance overall well-being and satisfaction. Masturbation, when practiced in moderation, is considered a safe and normal part of human sexuality. From a medical perspective, it's an activity with numerous physical and psychological benefits, and most concerns arise only when it is taken to an extreme. A female doctor specializing in sexual health emphasizes that the key lies in understanding one's habits and ensuring they align with overall well-being. Scientific research supports the notion that masturbation has positive impacts on health. It can relieve stress, improve sleep, and even enhance mood through the release of endorphins and oxytocin, hormones that promote relaxation and happiness. Additionally, regular masturbation helps maintain healthy pelvic floor muscles, which are critical for sexual function and bladder control. These benefits are applicable to individuals of all genders and ages, highlighting masturbation's role in promoting physical health. However, this female doctor underscores that problems rarely arise from masturbation itself, but rather from the context in which it occurs. For instance, excessive reliance on masturbation, particularly when coupled with heavy pornography use, can lead to complications such as desensitization or reduced satisfaction in real-life relationships. The science is clear. The body is remarkably adaptive, and taking breaks or moderating habits can restore sensitivity and balance. From a broader perspective, masturbation also contributes to self-awareness and sexual confidence. Exploring your body in a private, judgment-free setting allows you to understand what feels pleasurable and what doesn't. This knowledge can enhance intimacy with a partner, fostering better communication and deeper connections. The female doctor advocates for viewing masturbation as a tool for self-discovery, removing the stigma often attached to it. Aging adds another layer to this discussion. Concerns about long-term effects, such as reduced vitality or diminished sexual health, are largely unfounded. The doctor explains that, for older adults, masturbation can remain a healthy part of life, promoting blood flow, maintaining hormonal balance, and even alleviating certain age-related discomforts. While the frequency may naturally decrease with age, its role in maintaining sexual health and emotional well-being persists. Importantly, the doctor emphasizes the need for open conversations around masturbation. She calls for dispelling societal taboos that paint it as shameful or harmful. Instead, sex-positive education should encourage individuals to understand their bodies and embrace their sexuality without fear or guilt. This shift not only normalizes the behavior, but also helps individuals make informed, balanced choices about their sexual health. The takeaway is clear. Masturbation, in moderation, is a natural and beneficial practice. It's not about abstinence or indulgence, but finding a balance that aligns with your needs and values. By fostering a positive perspective and embracing scientific insights, individuals can enjoy its benefits while avoiding potential pitfalls. With a comprehensive understanding of masturbation's safety and benefits, it's time to bring everything together. In the next section, we'll explore how to cultivate a balanced approach that enhances both physical and emotional well-being. Let's delve into the final steps for creating harmony in this aspect of your life. Masturbation is a deeply personal and natural aspect of human sexuality, offering both physical and emotional benefits when practiced in moderation. From reducing stress and improving sleep, to fostering self-awareness and confidence, its positive impacts are undeniable. Yet, as with any habit, excess or imbalance can lead to challenges, such as social isolation, reduced sensitivity, or disruptions in relationships. Understanding these dualities is key to navigating this intimate practice healthily and responsibly. The journey to finding balance begins with self-awareness. Recognizing your habits and their impact on your life allows you to make informed choices. Masturbation should enhance, not detract from, your well-being. It's not about setting rigid rules or succumbing to societal stigmas, but understanding what works best for you and ensuring it complements, rather than compromises, your goals and relationships. Equally important is addressing the guilt or shame that many people feel due to cultural taboos. By fostering open conversations and embracing a sex-positive outlook, we can collectively shift the narrative, making discussions around sexual health more inclusive and empowering. Masturbation, like any other aspect of health, deserves respect and understanding, not judgment or misinformation. A balanced approach also involves exploring other outlets for emotional and physical fulfillment. Engaging in hobbies, connecting with loved ones, or practicing mindfulness are all ways to diversify how you manage stress and seek joy. These activities can complement masturbation, creating a holistic approach to self-care that nurtures both body and mind. As we wrap up this discussion, remember that your sexual health is an essential part of your overall well-being. Celebrate the role masturbation plays in your life, but remain mindful of how it fits into the bigger picture. Striking this balance ensures that the practice remains a positive force, enhancing your quality of life rather than hindering it. If this discussion resonated with you, don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Have you ever considered how masturbation impacts your physical, emotional, and relational health? Join the conversation in the comments, and let's break the silence around this natural and vital topic. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this topic. Have any thoughts or personal experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community for more empowering content. Thank you for watching. And until next time, embrace the journey with confidence.